Good afternoon, boys and girls. We're going to take a look again at subtraction, but this time you can see that we're going to do larger subtraction. It's up to 100. This is as far as we go in first grade. Usually we don't even get this far in first grade. This is kind of the beginning of second grade. So Miss Mary's going to show you how to subtract. The first one's going to be without regrouping. The first thing I do, just like before, is I take a look at the largest number. When I look, I have 147 minus 35. My large number is 147. So I build 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So I built 147. Now I'm going to take a look and I'm going to subtract. I'm subtracting 35. The first thing you'll notice is there's nothing in the hundreds. So I'm not subtracting from the hundreds. So I have to pay attention to that. What I notice is I see a number in the tens. The number in the tens is the 30. So Miss Mary is going to take 10, 20, 30. I say good. I did the 30. And then I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I count and I see what is left. I have 100, 110, 111, 112. My answer is 112. Now I'm going to do it with sticks and circles on my paper. The first thing I do is I draw 147. When I draw 100, I draw it as a flat or a cracker. Then 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to subtract 35. I'm going to remind myself again, though, there's nothing here in the hundreds place. So I'm not subtracting anything in the hundreds. I'm subtracting in the tens. In the tens, I have 30. 10, 20, 30. And then I have, I'm going to cross that off, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to say how many do I have left? I have 100, and I have a 10, and I have 2. So I look, this is one where it's easy to forget about the 100. So I have 100 plus the 10, which I know equals 110, and then I have 2 more plus 2 equals 112. So my answer is the same, 112, 112. I'm going to build again, but this time we're going to have some regrouping. In first grade, we usually don't regroup twice. We usually will regroup just once. So the first number, my big number, is 128. So I circle that so I can see my big number. 128. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to take a look at my number. The first thing I notice again is there is nothing being subtracted in the hundreds. So I leave my hundreds alone. The next one I notice is I have is a 50. So I look and I say, oh no, I don't have enough. What am I going to do? Well, if you remember last time we were knocking and talking to Mr. 10. Well, we can't talk to Mr. 10 because he doesn't have enough. So who are we going to talk to? We got to talk to our neighbor, Mr. 100. Hello, Mr. 100. Can I borrow? Now, I don't say borrow a 10. I say borrow 100. So he's going to let me borrow 100. Okay, here it comes. It's going to be a lot. So he says, sure, I will let you borrow 100. But if he just lets me borrow the cracker, I can't do anything with that. I have to break it up. So I'm going to break it up. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And remember, that's why we use the flat, is because it's supposed to show this is 100. So Mr. 100 says, yep, here they come. Here comes 100 over into the tens. Wow, now I have plenty. Woo, there it is. Now I'm going to subtract 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I'm going to cross that off that I did the 50s. And now I have to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I count to see what is left over. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51. I apologize. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So our answer is 75. Now we'll do it on the paper. Here I come with 128. 128. 110, 120, 125, 26, 27, 28. Now I'm going to subtract 53. I don't have anything in the hundreds, so I go right away over to the tens. And I look, and I need to subtract a 50. But all I have is 20. Oh, no, I don't have enough. I need to go next door. I'm going to go next door to my friend, Mr. 100. And he's going to say, sure, you may borrow 100. Okay, this is going to be a big one. Here it comes. So he says yes. So here he comes. I'm going to take him and I'm going to put him over here. And I'm going to make a lot of tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now he's gone. So now here's all the tens. Now I'm ready to subtract a 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I cross off my 50, and now I subtract 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use a different color so it's easy to see. Now I'm going to say what's left over. I'm going to circle. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 is left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is left over. 70 plus 5 equals 75. Nice job. Thank you, boys and girls, for working with me with sticks and circles and subtraction. The next video will be about using subtraction with expanded form, our second strategy. Thank you. Bye-bye.